this is Athlete Talk series where we have athletes join us to share their experiences on medical matters around sports. Today we'll be having African and Nigerian and West African champion in discus, Princess Kara. Yes, you are welcome, Princess.
Thank you very much.
Yes, can you briefly introduce yourself to our viewers?
Okay, my name is Princess Kara. I am a discus thrower representing the country. Yeah.
Okay, good. A brief story of your career.
Okay, I actually started throwing discus the year 2016, and it's been 4 years, and it has been a fantabulous time. I've had great experience. I've had worst experiences, but all the same, everything has been superb all the way. So I thank God for everything.
Okay, so why discus? Why did you choose discus?
Well, at first I was running. I was into the 400 run sprint, so I had to change my event due to the fact that some person said I had health issues, which I never believed in, because I was like, okay, I'm going to try and run. But each time I try running, I end up fainting on the way, or maybe after the race, I don't feel anything anymore. I don't even know my environment and all that. So the advice was that I should stop doing anything that will make me pant too much. So I was like, okay. Then I had to stop the sports. Then suddenly I met a friend who introduced me to throwing the discus. So he said if I can actually do this, it will be benefiting for me, that I don't have to do much of running. All I need to do is much of lifting and everything. I said, okay, if there's something that does not have to do with much of running, then I will indulge in it. So I had to start throwing discus, and that was how it became a breakthrough for me.
Okay, well, fair to you. So well, considering the pandemic, how have you tried to maintain your fitness?
Okay, my training did stop, although I didn't have facility to go to the gym anymore because it was shut down where I train. So, but I have a coach who is training the sprinters as well, the jumpers. So I was like, okay, this man, he has knowledge in athletics, so let me just go meet him, brief him on things that I can do and things that I cannot do, and let me see how he's going to help me. So from there, I've been keeping fit. I've been training with him, and back to back, I've been seeing the progress. My strength level and everything have increased so far. So if I should say the pandemic didn't affect me that much, because I still keep fit. If the only place that affected was the competition and the season, but my fitness and everything, I'm still fit.
Okay, good. So how much do you think sport has affected, the pandemic has affected sports globally?
Well, then, yeah, it has affected sports globally. To talk of the Olympics, to talk of the African Championship coming, to talk of even the festival that people had hopes on, like, it has really affected. So many people had plans, so many people had budgets and everything. So many people have met their standard through series of training and hard work and everything. All of a sudden, it has to be shut down. But thank God for the Olympic qualification. They said those that have made the qualification can still go with that one that they've made. So everything has not been so fine for the athletes, because I've been talking to so many of them. We've been chit-chatting. Some persons, sports is like,
well, we seem to have. I think she has some network challenges. Yeah. Hopefully, we should have. Yeah, I can. Yeah,
okay,
I can hear
sorry,
you.
the network is kind of bad, I think so. So many people have been cut short of their goals and ambition and everything, but I still believe there are times, there is still time to do more. So that's it.
Okay, let's go to nutrition now. How much attention do you pay to your diet as an athlete?
The truth to be told is I don't pay much attention if I'm alone, but if I'm in camp, yes, definitely. We have this table they feed us with. You don't just start going to eat out on your own. But if I'm alone, I don't actually follow nutritional tables. I just eat what I have and what I see. But nutrition is kind of the basic thing for you to perform very well. If you can have a good nutrition, balanced and everything, diet and all that, you're going to do well in sports, because your food actually determines how far you go, the way you eat too.
Okay. So
Yeah.
what's your idea? What's your idea of an ideal diet before an event, before you go for your throws?
Before an event, we throwers for the runners, they don't eat much. They don't eat heavy. You don't try it. But the throwers, I've encountered so many senior persons, and you see them eating full plates of food and everything. They tell you, I
Because
need,
they need that
yeah,
force.
they tell you, I need this to power me all the way. But I'm not a big eater, so I try my best to eat. I try my best to eat the ones that I can eat that will not make me feel sleepy before a competition period. I had an experience where I went to eat so heavy, and I was still eating even in the competition venue. I was kind of eating fruits and drinking much of water, and all of a sudden I started feeling sleepy, and I was like, okay, I'm not supposed to do it. I'm supposed to eat, then maybe rest, let the food digest maybe 2 to 3 hours before my competition. Then maybe you can start sipping your energy drinks on your water while waiting for you to compete. So I think light food will do. For some of the throwers, heavy food, but for me, light food will do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, if you are just joining us, this is Princess Cara. She's a national and West African champion in discus. Well, I think we've been having an interesting conversation with her. Let's go to injuries. What's your perception of injuries?
Injury for me, it's not a good thing for any athlete at all. It's not. Like, the moment you encounter one or have one, your perspective, your mindset and everything will be just constant, because you'll be thinking, oh, I shouldn't go hard. Oh, I should take it easy. Meanwhile, you're supposed to be performing at your peak and at your best, but maybe this slight pain and everything makes you, and it makes you, it quench everything in you. Injury, it's not just good, but it's something that it's constant in sports. It's something that you will go through. It's something you will have. But injury is not just nice at all.
Well, we know that recovery strategies are vital in
Yeah.
sports. How do you relax after your event? How do
Well,
you try to recover from the strains
yeah,
of
training and all that. So once I'm done training, I definitely go to the bathroom, have my bath, eat, then I stay on my bed. I lay on my bed. Even if I don't feel sleepy, I lay on my bed, play cool music. I love listening to music very, very well. And I love singing too. So I play cool music, and then before you know it, maybe I meditate on some things, meditate on how my training went and everything. Then if I see that I have some things to correct and everything, I will just sleep over it. Then the next thing you know, I'm up, I'm strong, I'm ready to go.
fair enough, good. So let's go to doping. What do you think of doping in sports?
I think doping is a natural process, because it actually helps. It helps. It makes people know that you don't have to cheat to perform well. You don't have to pass through a shortcut to make success, because many persons are suffering. They are training very hard to come and meet you and compete with you, and at the end of the day, you're taking something to enhance your performance, which is not right. I believe in clean sports. Play safe, play well, play clean. So doping, it's actually right. To dope people, once they come for you, you just better give them your urine. You shouldn't run away if you're clean. So doping is actually the number one good thing I think athletics and other sports have actually made to increase people and make them know that clean sports is very important.
Oh, fair enough, that's good. So what's your impression of hydration? When I say
Hydrate,
hydration, yeah, use of fluids, water before,
water.
after.
Yeah, okay. Hydration is very, very important. Sometimes even with people that doesn't do sports, and I ask them, they'll be like, I'm not taking water today. I'm feeling headache. I'm feeling dizzy. I'll be like, why do you think it's because of water that you're feeling this way? They will be like, water actually makes you feel this way. So hydration is very important. Although I've been warned not to take some of energy drinks because they have substances in it. So I better go with water. If I'm dehydrated, I drink lots of water. Like I have this app on my phone that reminds me of when to drink water. So it's very, very important to dehydrate yourself.
Yeah. I think I'm quite impressed with your level of knowledge on medical matters around sport. How much effort do you put into updating your knowledge in this area?
Um, I actually read more on sports. I am into different pages. Like on my Facebook, I'm into different groups where I can get informations and see. Sometimes I think the anti-doping community, they bring out list of banned substance. You have to go through it.
Yeah.
You see it for yourself. You see it for yourself, and you know that, oh, this stuff is. I think it was early this year. I heard caffeine was out of the doping system. I had to see it for myself, and I was like, wow, okay. So reading actually is very important because you have to know the matters arising and the ones that they've cancelled and things that are coming up, because every day in sports things keep improving, and if you don't go through updates, if you don't go through the news, if you don't research and everything, even while you told me about this, I had to like make research on sports medicine. I had to see that they are actually professionals who indulge in athletes recovery and all that. So it's very important to do that.
Okay. In addition to what you just said, the World Anti-Doping Agency just released the 2021 WADA code. Maybe after the session, I wouldn't mind sharing that with you.
Okay, that would be nice. Thank you very much.
Okay. So what motivates you as an athlete?
My motivation, my biggest stride is getting to the top. Like I watch most discus throwers, especially the females, like they're just there doing their thing, you understand? I know there are things, there are problems and everything around, but they are just focused on the particular goal. And my goal is to actually be a first Nigerian female to actually win a Diamond League title. I don't know if any other any female discus thrower have that goal, but like that's my motivation, that's my stride, to be known all over the world. Even if I'm not coming out first, but let them hear of Princess Cara, discus thrower representing Nigeria. But that's just the strive. And my mom too is my motivator. She keeps telling me, don't worry, you're going to do this, you can do this, you will get there, and all those stuff. You know, mother's dream, they will be like, you are the child that will take me to America and all this stuff, buy me good stuff and all this. So all those kind of things motivate me a lot to do more. So
Yeah,
that's it.
your dream is valid and you surely get there. It takes
Amen.
determination, it takes a whole
Yeah.
lot. Yeah, you get there. So well, let's talk about sport medicine professionals. When I say sport medicine professionals, I mean sport doctors, physiotherapists,
Therapy.
nutritionists, I know in Nigeria we still haven't gotten to the level where you have this team approach. Where you have, yeah. So we can, maybe in most teams you just have maybe a doctor and a physiotherapist.
Yeah, it's
you might not have the full complement of these professionals. So,
Yeah.
but then, how much do you think the team medics contribute to the success of teams?
Our physio, Isaac, like that's his name, is just one man. The guy is really trying, but it's not easy. He's contributing, fair enough, but I think he needs more hands, because I had a chat with one of the girls that went for the World Championship in Doha, and she was like, after running her race and she ran a new personal best, she was expecting someone to come give her a hand, touch her and make the fatigue go away or something, do something. But rather, after running the race, she went back to rest just like that without doing anything or working on herself. So just one person cannot do the work. The guy is really trying. Like the moment you come and tell him this is where it is, he knows his job very well. So team medics is very important. They shouldn't just use one man. It's very important because you need to know what if the athletes are feeling pain. You need to know if they are psychologically okay. So you need those different branches in medicine for sports to know, because someone, okay, a masseur cannot just go and know the psychology states of an athlete. No, you need a person in that particular area. Yeah, you need a person in that particular area. Just the way you need that's it. So we need a team medics in Nigeria. Yeah, we seriously need one.
Yeah, but you as an athlete, have you tried to maybe speak to your fellow athletes to see how you can, reach out to the authorities to see?
When it comes to sports in Nigeria, yeah, we have people that we can talk to and meet up, but for now, the power is not in their hands to do that. So we are still trying our best, and we believe that sports in Nigeria will get better and will start behaving like other countries, the way they treat their athletes, the way they take care of their coaches and all that. When it comes to medicals, you check up on athletes and all this stuff. I've watched professionals. Yeah, they're professionals, but at least these are the people doing something for the country. At least you need to call, check up on them. No, okay, like this COVID-19, so many persons are still training. You need to know, hello, how is your body doing? Okay, what's happening? Are you feeling pain and all those stuff? It's very important, but right now we don't have that. But I'm sure by His grace, by God's grace, He will touch the authorities' hearts and they'll do something about getting a team medics.
Okay, good. So what would you have pursued as in life, as if you were not an athlete? What would you have done?
I would have pursued music. I love music so much. Yeah, I love music. Even while I'm still doing my sports, I'm still doing the music added to it, because I believe that sports, it has time, it has seasons and everything. So after the life after sports matters a lot. So I want to indulge in something that I can turn back and say, yeah, the sports will give me that fame and glory, but I want to do something where I can turn back and say, oh, people are still listening to my records, people are still hearing my sounds and all those things. So I will do music if I'm not doing anything.
Fair enough. To our viewers, well, we at Sport Medicine Professionals will be sending out 3 questions, and we'll be sending out gifts to those that send the answers to our DM. I think we did that last week. We didn't really get responses, but then for the first 5 people to send answers to our DM, we will surely be getting back to you after the session. So, Princess,
yeah,
thanks so much. Yeah, I said your responses have been positive. We are really impressed to your level of knowledge. What do you think about this program?
Sports medicine. When I actually saw you liked my picture, I had to go on and I saw that you guys are reaching out to so many athletes, not just football, but wrestling, boxing and all the sports. I went through your profile, I checked everything. I was like, wow, this is very interesting, because you guys have made out time to actually hear views of athletes, and it's very important to actually hear them speak about what is happening when it comes to their medical life and everything. So I think this program is very nice, and I think people should follow sports medicine more, because you might have things to share and from there you learn from it. So it's very important that we follow sports medicine professionals so you learn more.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What are your principles in life?
When you mean my principle, my priorities and what I stand for?
My priorities, your philosophy.
My philosophy is stay focused, get the goal, and keep moving forward. It doesn't mean that maybe I've achieved like my goal. Even if I've achieved it today, there is a bigger one ahead. So I don't believe in stopping at the point. I believe in going forward. So that's my philosophy. Stay focused, pursue the goal, and keep going forward. That's it.
Fair enough. I think lastly, what advice do you have for athletes that are looking up to people like you? Like, oh, let me just represent my state, even it's my state, not the country. Yes. What advice do you have for them?
I actually want to tell them that don't look down on yourself, because you saying you want to represent just your state, you might get beyond that. Representing your state first is like a stage. Then after that, what next? You have to look forward. You have to have a bigger goal. So just stay focused. Do the necessary trainings that you need to do. Then watch as you progress. Don't give up, no matter how hard it is. Men, believe me, I'm telling you, do not give up, because it's not going to be easy down the road. But I assure you, once you start the process, it's a continued process, so it doesn't stop. So just keep doing what you do and don't give up.
Yeah, thanks so much, Princess Cara. It's been really nice having you.
Thank you very much.
Yes, I think what we can say is you should please share the message to athletes around you that we have a program which tend to increase awareness in the area of sport medicine. And we, as you can see, it's just the passion that's pushing us. You know,
Yeah.
we feel things must be done rightly. We feel sport medicine must be integrated into our sports, because you see the difference between a winner and a loser is just a thin line.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So we must continue doing this. It shouldn't be left to the sport medicine professionals alone. You as an athlete, you have a great role to play, which we are appealing to you to go back to wherever you are based, to make the administrators, to make the fellow athletes know that this is an area that should get adequate support.
Yeah.
The personnel should be motivated. So we thank you so much for coming, for joining us, and we wish you all the best in your career. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yes, and to our viewers, we'll be expecting your the answers to those questions in our DM. We will surely be getting back to you with your gifts. Thank you very much for joining in.
Thank you. Thank you very much.